it? Yeah. Surely not. How many does he have?
73 tomorrow.
Once every year.
I reckon once every year.
Rachel locks it for me.
You ready?
We're ready.
I hope I can remember this.
Well, say any kind you can remember.
It goes like this. I walked to the county courthouse square. On a park bench, an old man sat there. I said, your courthouse county run down. He said, no, it'll do for this old town. I said, your flagpole's leaning a little bit, and that's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it. He said, have a seat. I said, he says, is this your first visit to our little town? I said, I think it is. He said, well, now, I don't want to brag, but he says, I'm kind of proud of that ragged old flag. He said, that ragged old flag there took a little hole in it when Washington took it across the gutter. She got powder burned that night watching Francis Scott Key sit frightened and say, can you see? Took a bath way up in New Orleans with Pakenham and Jackson, so that I've seen. Almost fell at the Alamo by a Texas flag. She waved over it. Oh, she was cut with a sword. Chandlerville, cut again, and shot over it. And on Flanders Field in World War I, she got a big hole from a personal gun. Turned blood red in World War II, hung left and low by the time that was all. Why, she's even been to Korea, Vietnam, here lately, Grenada, Persian Gulf, and even Ireland. She went where she was sent by her Uncle Sam, and she waves from her ships on the briny moment. Folks back home stopped waving her much anymore. Why, in her own grand land, she's been abused, dishonored, denied, burned, and even refused. And the government for which she stands has been scandalized throughout her life. Yes, sir. She's a little threadbare and wearing kind of thin, but she's in awful good shape for the shape she's in. Well, she's been through the far before, and I think she can take a whole lot more. So we raise her up every morning. We take her down every night. We don't let her touch the ground, and we fold her up right. Well, you know, he said, on second thought, I guess I do like to brag, because I'm mighty, mighty proud of that ragged old flag.
Say the one, because you're going to say it,
I got, what's my commission on this?
that cake.
and you've got 5 stacks of chocolate. That's pretty good.
This come out in the newspaper a few years back on Veterans Day. I got a hold of it.
Joanne sent it to you.
Yeah, sent it to me. Says, see what you can do with this. What do you think about it? So, I read it and I kind of liked it. The reason I did like it, because we'll just go ahead and I'll do this tonight. And the reason we're all here is on account of Horace Waldo and Bessie Minerva Byrd. Well, they paid a pretty good tribute to their country. Out of 7 sons, they had 5 served. Not a bad record. Well, anyhow, it goes like this. And the title is Just a Common Soldier. He was getting old and punchy, and his hair was falling fast as he sat around the legion telling stories of his past, of the wars that he had fought and the deeds that he had done and the exploits of his buddies. They were all heroes, each and every one. Although to his neighbors his tales become a joke, but his legion buddies listened, for they knew whereof he spoke. But we'll hear his tales no longer, for old Bill has passed away, and the country's a little poor, because a soldier died today. He was just a common soldier, and his ranks were growing thin. But his presence must remind us we may need his likes again. For when countries are in conflict, then we find the soldier's part to clean up all the trouble that others often start. If we cannot give him honor while he's here to hear the praise, then at least let's give him honor at the endings of his day. Perhaps a simple note in the newspaper that say our country is at home for a soldier passed away.
You did the one about America, from the Teutons to the Atlantic Sea.